Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to a very quick video and podcast about the ways we move. We have really good news. My name is Nicholas Zard. I am your host on the ways we move. It is February the 16th, and February the 17th is our official Patreon site launch where we will finally offer you 48 hours in advance the podcast that you're used to hearing on the Ways We Move. We're calling it the Ways We Move Plus. So far, we have two tiers. We have tier one, and then we have tier two. So let me tell you a little bit about what you're getting for tier one. Well, first of all, even if you're thinking about it, thank you. Considering to sponsor us helps us continue to give you these podcast interviews that you have been used to well over a year now. We're a year and 2 months into it with all of these movers and shakers and different innovative mobility systems out there. Well, of course, mostly aviation, obviously advanced air mobility, because that's pretty much where I reside. But we're trying to get a lot more people in other innovative mobility solutions, such as EVs and hopefully railroad and electric maritime soon enough. So there will be two tiers on Patreon, and this is what you can help us do. If you subscribe to the first tier, you get 48 hours in advance the podcasts that are released elsewhere, and you'll also get once in a while just a roundup with me. If you step into the tier two, you will get not only the 48 hours in advance, but you will get a deep dive into one or more of the AAM companies out there. And that could be also an EV company, by the way, maybe even an electric maritime company. So that's the tier two. Now, the difference in price, we wanted to make it affordable for everybody. So tier one is going to be $3 a month. Yes, the proverbial coffee a day kind of thing. Hopefully, not even a day. You can't even buy a coffee a day for $3 anymore, can you? But if enough of you do it, I can actually get a pot of coffee, or in my case, it's tea that I drink. Tier two, which gives you the 48 hours in advance that tier one gives you, also gives you a deep dive. And so what I do for that is I really go much deeper into a company and I explain what they are doing, what their backgrounds are, who is on board. And of course, that usually draws from the interviews that I have on this podcast. Of course, there will be a tier three at one point, but I still want to try to figure out exactly what do you want, which is my call to action to you. What do you want to hear more about? Do you know someone who works in aviation, in the energy sector, somebody who maybe works on electric trains, electric boats, electric cars, space? We're looking for nuclear reactor experts. We're looking for AI experts. We're looking for people who understand aviation insurance and a lot of these other very specialized segments of the mobility industry. So I hope you will like our first release tomorrow. There's a 7-day trial where you can be the Ways We Move Plus tier member free for 1 week. But after that, we hope you find it worthwhile spending $3 a month and hopefully even $5 a month, because that helps us a lot. Well, thank you very much for making the Ways We Move. You know, it started out as just an idea and the response has been absolutely phenomenal. So we look forward to your help. Please like, share, subscribe, and let us know, what do you want to hear? What would you like us to cover for you? My name is Nicholas Zart. You're listening to The Ways We Move, and we're introducing The Ways We Move Plus on Patreon. See you on the other side.